with the They Left Me Behind, Only in My Suit series. We had a lot that happened last time, huge amount of stuff that happened, and this episode, last episode, we went ahead and we got ourselves a new ship to add to our collection. We managed to salvage this Gemini over here, but I'm not going to bring it over yet because we still need to get it completely over to our side. I have to hack everything, that way our weapon systems on this ship here doesn't turn around and nail it. And we don't want that. We also have this carriage that we're still tearing down, and we still have our customizations of this ship here, which I've taken to calling the broadsword, even though it kind of really isn't its name yet, I don't think, but it seems to be what sticks because it kind of looks like a broadsword. I'm not, one of you guys told me, hey, it looks kind of like a broadsword, so it's kind of been called the broadsword for a while. Yeah. Yeah, sounds are a little bit less noisy when you got the regular stuff going on. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull steel from here to do the renovations. So what I'm doing is I'm extending the back out because I want to make room for what's over in the Gemini that's coming over. We're going to be bringing over a full assembler, and we're also going to be pulling over a large reactor. So we need to have the space available for those things, and I'm thinking this is a perfect spot to get the assembler put in. We'll put it in right up against the refinery, and we can actually hook up an assembler on both ends of the refinery if we truly wanted to. But I'm thinking this back end is a perfect spot because material will come in through the front of the refinery and go out the back of it. But I discovered that this is literally the back end of it, so we needed to make a few adjustments, and so we did. We went ahead and made these adjustments. So I want to go ahead and finish getting this all set up, and to do that I'm going to pull all these blocks off of this carrier here. I still wanted to get an escort ship or some other kind of ship that works really well to be the upper half of the broadsword. I want to merge block it to the top and make that be our bridge deck, and then incorporate material from whatever ship it is. I originally was thinking the Gemini would be a perfect set. It's 2 decks, and it has a really nice open glass-fronted bridge, but then I realized that would actually make a really cool core for our space asteroid base, because we still need to do an asteroid base with a shipyard next to it and a scrapyard next to it. So we need to find an asteroid that's suitable, and then I'm thinking we'll take the back end of that Gemini and cover it with drills, and we'll literally burrow it into the asteroid, and we'll pull all the rock that we burrow from it, and we'll use all of that in conjunction with the refinery and get materials through it as we burrow it deeper. We're still going to have a lot more mining and excavations. So ideally what I would like to do is I would like to find an asteroid that has ice and iron in it, preferably, or at least multiple ores. That way we've got, more than just the bases grinding out of dirt and rock. And as a general rule, I don't like mining dirt and rock, period. I prefer to mine direct ores. Okay, those guys are only 9 away. If they get too close, what we'll do is we'll swing the Gemini around and nail them. We got a commercial freighter and a torpedo corvette. That's pretty cool. That's the other reason why I want the Gemini over here, because I want to pull some of its weapon systems off for the broadsword. But it looks like the mining transport's getting further and further away, so that makes me happy. Please continue to not look my way. Okay? Just stay away. Don't go anywhere near me. If you go near the Gemini, you're toast, because that thing's got plenty of guns. Don't get me wrong, that thing is loaded to bear. But right now this is home, and this is what I want to have going on here. So But I do need to get weapon systems up on this ship like ASAP, because I only know that it's a matter of time until one of those that don't like us decides to do something stupid and send some bad guys after us. So that's why I'm trying really quickly to get this exterior hull covered. That way, if something happens, we've got some level of protection on our important stuff inside. So I like to get the this is basically going to be our mobile base for now, so until we get our asteroid base up and running. So I like to be able to have it at least as functional as I can possibly do, and protected and ready to go. And then what the plan is once we get the base set up with okay, we're gonna drop this down to here, take that there, take that up to there, and we'll put that there, and then we'll put that there, there, and then we'll do this, and we'll do that, and that seals us up. I'm thinking that this ship will be our go out and get stuff ship, and then we'll bring it back. Although we could probably go smaller, but I'm thinking this would be a really good ship for both combat and capturing stuff. And then we can use the other one for the asteroid base portion of it, which is another reason why I want to be able to get this ship set up so that I can be able to do atmospheric landing with it. That would be ideal, because we need organic material from the planet so that we can grow things. So we need some sort of atmospheric ship. And I think converting this over to like hydrogen, or adding some sort of like, you know, something to it that makes it a little bit more atmospheric friendly would be ideal. And I'm going to leave that side open because that's where our basic assembler is about to go to. So, all right, so we've got that all done up. That looks fine. That works. It's fairly airtight, so we're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and jump down inside and get the that taken care of. I also really need to get the yeah, we have ladders now. I wanted to have stairs, but ladders I found to be far, far easier because it's far, far smaller in space. Oh, yeah, that's another thing we need to fix. We need to get that side grilled up on the bottom. Didn't even think about that. But yeah, that is definitely a concern. All right, cool. So that's all set up. That's all cored out. That's good. We'll fix that situation over there in a second. All right, that's sealed up good. All right, let's go ahead and get this assembler out of here. I know there's going to be material that's going to fall out, but that's fine. Yeah, so I knew it. I knew it would. That's okay. And this is the area where the reactor is going to end up going to, so I'm going to need to make space for that. Alright, let's go ahead and get the assembler attached here until, well, you know, I could fly over there and get it, but I feel like I should get this set up first. And so we're going to go ahead and put that there, and stick that right there. I need to get the rest of those cargo pods moved over. I think what I'm going to do, uh-oh, we got an O2 issue here. If that's the case, that must mean I've got an opening here where it's exposed, so we're going to have to find where that hole is. Alright. I'm not sure where the hole is, but we're going to find it. We have a hole. Is that a hole? No, that's not a hole. Alright, up we go. This is really not okay, because I don't see any holes and we have no oxygen. Why? Why are we not showing oxygen? Why aren't you good? Why are we not? Why is the fan? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Cool. I guess it was just, oh, I see what was going on. It's because we didn't have the, oh, that was just genius. Because we had the assembler there. Duh. I swear, sometimes, I tell you, it's one of those things where sometimes you just feel like, oh yeah, it's a way homer. So, that's okay. That's all good. Thank you. Hey, thank you for joining. Welcome. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Torpedo Corvette's hanging out. I like that because that does have things I can use. But that is not what we are after right now. I want to get the rest of let's get the ship up topside. Yikes! Sorted. Then, you know what? We're going to take a break from being crazy here. And actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to open this up. We're going to run over here real quick. We're going to jump down here. We're going to go over to where it says control panel. We're going to find some oxygen tank. Because... no. I want to find oxygen tank because what I'm going to do... I need inventory first of all. We're going to find oxygen tank. Here we are. Oxygen tank. We're going to drop off our... O2 tank, and I want to pick up a fresh one here. Alright, cool. Just in case, you know, you never know when you might get stuck outside space for a little bit. You want to make sure you're not screwed. Okay, cool. Does a good job of collecting all that air so I don't lose it. Alright, so, first order of business. What I really would like to do is check out the rest of these asteroids. Like, I want to know if there's anything else on any of these things, and if this cluster is good enough. If it's got like, oh look, it's got ice and nickel. Nice. All right, that's a good asteroid right there. We got nickel and ice. Now what about this big one here? Oh, I just hate how that drill was sitting there, up there like that. It's like so annoying. But I need it to see if I can pick up anything. I'm looking to see if this big old giant rock has anything inside of it. Because this would be, the big rock would be the perfect rock to build the base out of, because I would have a lot of mass around me and a lot of building space. But it all depends, you know, what kind of ores, if anything, is in this big rock. We've got nickel and ice. That's 2 ores. That was what I wanted, although iron would have been better. I would have much preferred iron over nickel, because iron is what you use to build just about everything. But, you know, nickel's not necessarily unnecessary. But it looks like this rock is simply that, a rock. A big, giant rock. Because I'm not picking up any... Oh, it's hollow inside. Oh, well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. If it's hollow inside, I wouldn't really need to drill much. I could punch through and use the hollow interior to build the base beyond the ship interior itself. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright. But I still don't see any ores on this big rock. Usually these clusters have something on most of the rocks there, but I'm not picking it up, so I guess that's been proven untrue. Because I don't see anything. Nope, nothing. No discolorations, nothing. Alright. So this big rock ain't got squat. Alright, good to know. And then we got a rock over there. So let's zip over here to these rocks here. There's the one that I'm attached to right there. That's still a pretty hefty rock up here, and it would make a pretty decent base, truth be told. But I want to check the rest of these rocks and see if any of them ping off, besides the big one up here. Ping off if it's got metal in it. Now this one here has already got a borehole, it looks like, drilled right into it. Huh. So I don't know, but alright, let's see here. So we've checked that rock, we've checked that rock. Let's go up and check this rock up here. Gotta check all these rocks, make sure they're all, if they see what they got on them, see if there's any of them that are noteworthy. I'm always looking. You always got to be looking because you never know. I mean, it could be useful, anything that's on here for the operation. So, nope, nothing. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's looking more and more like. Oh man, that thing is so annoying. I can't hardly see with that thing in my way. Alright, so I think we're good. I think we've checked pretty much all the major rocks out. We'll do this one here for sure. I just need to see exactly where the ore is. Once I get my ore detector up and running on the broadsword, it'll really kick it off. But looks like this is going to be the rock that we're going to put our base on. I think this is a really good option, since it apparently has ice and it has nickel, according to the reader. So let's locate those ores and see where they are, and then we can pick out a determining factor as far as where we're going to drill into our base, because that's going to be a factor. I picked up a ping on ice and I know I picked up an ice and nickel ping on this rock, didn't I? I thought for sure it was this rock. Very odd. I could have swore it was this rock here that I took the ping off of. Alright, because this was the rock I came off of. Oh, was it this one here maybe? Trying to figure out which rock it was I took the ping off of. Oh crap, is that what I think that is? Ah, nuts. We got a military escort coming in, but it's not, that's kind of like the ship I kind of wanted to get, but unfortunately it's not the right kind. So we're gonna have to get a move on this situation, honestly. So let's go ahead and get this thing torn down and go from there, because we really need to get this whole process done. Yeah, I see all these ships here and I think to myself, you know, I got time in the world, and then I realize all it takes is one with the right kind of vessel. I mean, right kind of stuff, and we're toast. So I'm pretty sure we can build GATs. So I don't know that I have any GATs up yet. Just have regular meteor guns, I call them. So I think I kind of want to make sure that I get this. I need to get some armament on the broadsword. I'm not reading any kind of bad guys anywhere within distance, which is good. I'm going to change the spotlight, and I'm going to move the spotlight over to the bow so I can spotlight what's going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a spotlight right here on either side of the camera location. And that way we've got some good lighting for where we're going to be pointing our drill. Zip over to here. We're going to grab this one here too. And we're going to take this. Ah, there it is. Please do not get any closer. I would most appreciate it if you did not. I don't really want to engage you. I'm outgunned with a military escort. I'm very, very, very outgunned with a military escort.
Energy low. Inventory full.
Alright, good. It's widening the distance out. That's what we want. Okay. Alright, so what the that's interesting. I never noticed that before. All right, so the goal here, well, we're gonna sit here and kind of look around. Well, we can't. Why can't? That's weird. Oh, there we go. All right, so we're gonna look around. Military escort is not getting closer; it's getting farther away. Exactly what I want. You do not want to play games with that. Nope. So we're going to go ahead and use the material I get from that ship to finish off these doors. Alright, let's see, what do we got? Yep, we're loaded up pretty much for bear. That's okay. Alright, cool beans. Zip down to this here. We're going to grab this. We're going to drop off all our materials. We'll zip up here and we'll get more grinding done. Because we need to get this thing ground down, and that's like a priority thing for sure. Because we need to get the top deck clear for weapon systems that are going to need to go up here. Anything else that we need to protect ourselves. We'll use these thrusters and stuff like that for additional maneuverability. We'll also use them when I build the station. I'm going to get that Gemini, and whatever we don't take is going to be core for building the station. And once we get it built up, you know, we're going to need. I want to be able to have a few thrusters just in case that core section might need to be moved, but I don't know. I originally was going to do a space station, but I think with an asteroid base, you don't really need it, so that's more salvage right there. Anything I find that I want to salvage, I'm just going to tack in here, and then that'll be okay, you know. Set it up so we've got salvage ready to go, you know, which is why I'm going to tack on a couple of these thrusters. Let's see. Well, we do have. Yeah, I can't put them in here, but I can put the thrusters in here at least. Alright, so that thruster is going to go here. Or here. Alright, you're not going to go here? Alright, well, which here? Oh, need steel plates. Okay, no problem. Yeah, when you do salvage in this, you've got to. I grab those two. I'm gonna grab them, and then I'm going to use the material I salvage off the ship to basically put those thrusters together, and then I'll have them in there, and I want to be able to have a collection so that I can add a few extra thrusters if I need to either this ship or the other ship. I'm pretty sure I can salvage quite a bit. It's also a way for me to keep components. By having, salvaged items, I can go ahead and I have salvage, therefore I have the components. See, I'll put like that, and then we'll do this. Give it a couple of good zaps so that we've got good solid, and there we go. And you see how this is, and just like that. And that's how I get my salvage. One of the ways I get my salvage, I move it over here, and then this is where I'll store it. And then this is what this cargo bay is all about, honestly. It's about storing things, and so I'm storing some ion thrusters in here. I mean, that's kind of the point of this cargo hold, is to store salvage. So and I'm going to store a couple of these things. Alright, so now we got 6. That's 1, 2, see, up, down, left, right, forward, back. There we go. Alright, and then we're just going to fill it up with everything we can, because there's thrusters to be salvaged, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to take all these thrusters, use the components from all these, which is effectively going to move them from this point to that point, and then I'll have them and I can pull them off of there, or I can just decide arbitrarily that I want to shred them down, and then that's what I'll do if that's what we decide to do, so. Alright, let's see here, that's a gyro. We'll get that in a minute, actually.
Inventory full.
Alright, so let's go over here and connect the dots, so to speak. Alright, and we'll connect the dots here. Alright, now that we've connected those dots, we'll zip over here. I'm going to throw the gyros in here too, because that's useful. So we're going to go ahead and snatch up the gyros. Pretty much, the only thing you can't transfer that way, obviously, is the, you can't transfer that way
Energy low.
the batteries, because obviously solar cells do not survive the process of being ground down. So, that's one of those circumstances where you just kind of got to roll with it, So we're going to go ahead and give ourselves some juice. And we're going to zip over here and have a seat and watch. Let's see, mining transports. And what else we got? That's it. Everything else is either warped away or outside of our range of vision. Alright, cool. Or I should say range of detection, because that's not really vision. Alright, so that one needs to be filled up. Cool. And let's take a look at the bottom one. Nope, that's still going on. And then we're going to add over here, we're going to add 2 gyros. Alright, and we'll go ahead and give you a zap. And, well, you don't really have much to zap, so. And then since both of those we've used up, we're going to use the remainder of the material we've picked up and see about getting the rest of this up and running. Alright, I think we've used it all up. Yep, sure have. Alright, we're going to deposit the scrap here for the refinery to turn into steel when it feels like it. Alright, another thruster components. Good. Alright, take this, and then we're going to zip up here. And I want to get a hold of this. And then when we finish, after we get this ship stripped off of here, what's over there? Private sale, no big deal. Then we'll go ahead and we're gonna bring, we'll bring over the other ship. God, I really wish it was I gotta figure out where that ice and nickel is. I think we might end up having to be forced to take the other ship, the Gemini, and bring it up to the broadsword, and then keep it at the broadsword's level, is what I think we're going to have to do. And just connect it to the underbelly as a salvage. I feel like that's probably what we're going to have to do. But we'll see. Alright, so this is all the salvage I'm going to take from that for now. So everything else is going to get ground down and put into here. The batteries, I kind of want to, I want to use those batteries, really, honestly. But I can't, I don't know that I want to spend the time to make a pod yet for salvage. That I want to be able to get this ship under wraps for that. So as much as I hate to lose 4 very good batteries, I'm going to have to. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to use those materials down inside of the where I have, because I have some battery spots. There's a place where I want 4 batteries to go down in there. So I think what we'll do is we'll use the material minus the cells to finish those off, and then we'll go through and we'll task the assembler to make batteries. So when we get it up here. Because right now, as it stands right now, we don't have a regular assembler, we just have a basic assembler. And the only way you can get a regular one is obviously to salvage it in this series. And so fortunately, you know, we're fortunate enough to be able to have that option available to us, thankfully, from the Gemini, which has 2 of those things with its little extras. Which is another thing I want to establish, is the extras. Uh-oh. And this one here has been rendered loose and free. It's adrift. Wow. There's a lot of adrift stuff here. Making us happy with the space pirates. What do we got over there? Mining transport, rust freighter. Aha! They have the military escort I want. Oh my gosh. Okay, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If it's still there when we get done, then we'll get it. Okay? I'm not giving in. I know it's low. I'm not giving in. I'm not giving in. It's just not, it's not okay. Nope.
Full.
Definitely not.
Inventory full.
Inventory's full. That's fine. We're going to zip over here. We're going to drop down here. And we're going to make our deposit of all our stuff. Oh, that was dumb. Why did I drop my oxygen in there? Jeez. Okay. I like that transport because I think it would be really helpful. Like, really helpful. But I want to go. First things first.
Energy critical.
Alright, we gotta sit on here. Okay. I know. I'm so tempted because that military escort is the perfect ship to put on here as a bridge. Because I'll just shave the bottom half off and I'll merge block it right down on top of it. And then I'll just take and absorb. I mean, it's got like all kinds of stuff on it that's really, really useful, including batteries, as a matter of fact. But alas, I have to wait. I told myself I wasn't going to capture another ship until I got the ones I got to take care of. Kind of like how when you're a kid, you find a better toy and you want to keep going. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Yeah, this one here, we're going to have a lot of busted up parts, unfortunately. I mean, I could salvage it and put it in there, but I don't want to waste the time to do it. Instead, I'll just take the ship that comes next, that weather one. But right now, I'm going to get that one over here. I want to get it around the asteroid and attached to the side of it. I want to be able to make sure that everything, if there's nothing that draws the fire of my ship. And then we'll just camp it on the other side, probably outside of the realm of the weapon systems themselves, so that, you know, we don't shoot ourselves up. That would really suck. Oh wow, this one's just sitting up here. Yeah, we'll have plenty of materials to build the base and be able to build, because I still want to get a small mining ship, probably a scrapper ship. And we do have money to make. You know, we need to find where we can get a hold of. I think the commerce stuff is over near the moon, so I kind of would like to get closer to that if I can. Which is why the base out here just, I don't know, doesn't seem like the best place to do it. But it's what we have available to us, so that's what we're doing, you know. And then, yeah, so here we go. Okay, watching. Yep, looks like all those ships are gone anyway, so it's no longer an issue. Yeah, I do need to get some of these set up. But let's go ahead and go back to the bow. Make sure everybody's happy dandy down here. We all happy dandy. Good to go, good to go. Salvage is good to go. Alright. Slip underneath. How are we looking on this stuff? Well, we're just looking. We're going to go ahead and set up some logistical stuff. Now we do a conveyor junction like this, but it just seems kind of, I don't know, redundant, but I guess we could. Gonna get these things right across here because we're actually gonna have 2 hangar bays ultimately. That's my goal. So I want to get this bottom part lined up so that everything is copacetic. You know what I mean? And then we're going to go ahead and this.
Energy low.
Might just run it all the way down. Just do the whole gambit, actually. That way it's like all connected on a second level. And that would actually be really cool, because that could actually link up to other things, but right now, that's what we're doing. cool. And you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to stand on the bottom here, and we're going to do this. Just run this all the way down. Then we're going to zip back around and grab the other stuff. You always got to watch your heads-up display, though, because stuff sneaks up on you. Next thing you know, you'll have this big red dot, and you'll be like, oh no. They're coming for you, you know?
Energy critical.
Energy is critical. Alright, well, let's just have a seat and let our energy be uncritical. It's a nice view, honestly speaking. It's a very nice view, but yeah. Get that thing ground down. Then we'll get the other one. We'll bring the other one up underneath. We'll flip it up. We'll bring it up so that it's weapon systems that, like, they're not gonna like react to anything on here because I think everything is hacked. I don't think I have anything that's not hacked unless it's the reactor cores, which is something I probably should go in and hack. For real. Alright, let's make sure we got everything hooked in that. Alright, so there's always stuff that needs to get done. Alright, cool. That hurt. Alright, what are we looking at? Yeah, we got some material that needs to be dumped. So we go ahead and dump that. And then get back to drilling. Alright. Alright, cool. So we're gonna get this taken care of, then we can go up there and take care of the Gemini. Wait, what showed up? Parallax, rust. Okay, not a big deal. You know, I was gonna salvage these and use them for the computers downstairs, but I think I'm actually gonna use these as salvage for the conveyors up above, and I'll use, when I find the ship I want to link up with it, then I'm going to go ahead and use those. I think I'll put an umbilical on the bottom, so that way I can be able to connect, you know, if I have a ship that needs connecting onto it, I can just, you know, set the conveyor and be able to just connect directly. That might be smart. Oh, that's crazy. They're both at about the same level. This thing wrapped up real quick here. And then we'll go over and see what we can do for the connectors down below, and see about getting a connector set up that will provide a umbilical connection directly to anything on the underside. Because I'm thinking that's where I'm going to put the ship until I'm ready to take it out to, you know, drill it in. Even though I think that would be, I think that's a good spot up there, but I need to do another double check to make sure that there's the material that I want up there, because that's really going to make the hugest difference. And there we go. we just got this one block here to do. And
Energy low.
yeah. Alright, so we're clear. That's all off of us now. That's good news. That's what we want. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna get this one set up. This one. Uh-oh. Heavy proton chip down there.
Energy critical.
Well, I know it's critical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the cargo containers and I'm going to pull everything that's wow. I'm going to pull everything that's useful for what we're doing with this project. I mean, that's kind of what we need to do, right? So go in here, we're going to go zip down. Alright, so we need, well, we're going to need a lot of metal plates, so we'll put 132 here. And reactor components, chips, and let's zip up and see what we can see. Alright, cool. There's one door. Motors. That's really what we need. Now, when I'm down in here, though, definitely would like, I'd like something here. Ah, no. I don't know why it defaulted to that. There we go. Because I'm going to put a control panel on here that's got buttons to open and close the cargo bays. Assuming I do have buttoning capability. I do. Okay, good. You've got to be kidding me. Can't build it unless you have an interior plate. Well, fine. I think I can build it now. Alright. Now, we're going to dump this because we really need motors. A lot of them. So let's zip down and see what we got for motors. Do we got any more motors? Oh, there's 20 more. We'll take those. But we're going to need a lot more than 20. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. There's 16, okay. That's a small container I can't get access to. I can get access to that one. Alright, so we don't have a lot of these. So that's something we're going to have to either find or manufacture, that's for sure. Alright, and then, yep, more motors. That's what we need to make that happen, motors. This one here, motors, motors. So basically motors is the thing we need as far as those are concerned. Wow, No kidding. That's crazy. I don't know, this is nuts. Alright. Well, we've done what we needed to do. We cleared it out. So I think it's time for us. Wait a minute. Because if I see the one I'm looking for, I'm going after it. Like, for real, for real. Alright, so do we have a marker for this? We do. Alright. Let's go get our ship. Clanging gremlin. Lovely. The last thing I need is to get in a firefight with a clanging gremlin. Alright, so are my weapon systems up and running everywhere, or are these all shut down? They are all... guns are shut down, except for these ones here, which are down mortars. Alright, sounds good. Rotate in place. Let's get inside and do some work, shall we? This is a really cool place for, like, I can see this. Up here is the upper floor. This would all be for the station. This would be like the control center, and then we'd be shaving everything. So yeah, that's probably not the best thing. But that's okay. Alright, so we need a few things. We need to know, first of all, how many reactors. There's the fucking jump drives. Those are big. Alright, so let's go ahead and start hacking stuff. What do we got in here? Holy crap! Wow! Holy mother of goddesses. Wow. Okay, we are totally capable of repairing everything. 2 big old giant reactors, too. Out freaking standing. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on this. Yeah, fix that. So good. I'm gonna hack everything. Everything with the computer's gonna get hacked, and then we're gonna bring it up around to the ship. Wow. I'm gonna slide this sucker on the bottom. What is this? Refinery. That's another refinery. Okay. This is like really big. This is a hell of a climb. That's no doubt. Alright, so it doesn't have anything, that doesn't have anything. Alright, so we just need to do the actual hack the refinery down. I do believe this is going to be for an asteroid base. Out. But I do want to make sure that all of it is locked down. Alright, so we've got 2 batteries here. These. access denied. Okay, so
Energy low.
alright, so that cost me 1. Alright, and then bring this down, I'm gonna try to hack this one down. The hack level, and see if we can do it without losing a whole bunch. So now we're going to come up here, go over here, go to batteries, all the way down here, got it, alright, cool. This, got it. Get access? Good. Both of these batteries are now complete, therefore, wow, we've got it, okay. We are now enemies for Gemini. Wow, good to know. Alright, so we're gonna run up here. Find a seat. Get some juice back. So, our enemies are Gemini now, so we're going to have to make sure that we turn off our beacon in our antenna, because it'll spawn crap to kill us. It happened to me once. I thought, oh, goody, we got everything taken care of. And the next thing you know, bam, got nailed by something that was drawn to us because of the fucking, pardon my language, because of the dang thing. So let's see where this is. There's the antenna. This antenna's got to go away. Alright, there's that. Now let's find the other part. There's something else on here. I know there is. There's got to be. Is that the only thing? There's no beacons or anything like that? Huh. No, I don't look like it. Alright. Yeah, this would be really easy to just shave off. How would I put that on there? Because this is actually pretty intense. Like this part right here is pretty intense. I guess I could shave it right along this upper line right here. Like straight along here. And just take that whole top part off. And then just slap it underneath the bottom of it, I guess. That would give it an additional 3 squares down, but it would put everything on there. If I did that, I wouldn't have to worry about changing over any of that other stuff. It would of course cost me it would mean that my ship would be bigger, and it would be more of a mobile base and less of a station, but I could do that, and then I could slap the other on top of it. And there's a lot of thrusters, like wow. Like so many thrusters, holy crap. It'll take forever to cut through and do stuff with. We got all these solar panels we can salvage for the station itself too. But yeah, we could do that. We'll see. Alright, so we've got all that over. Now that's all marked over. Now I cannot go through and do all these thrusters. That is insane. I don't know how to keep the guns from killing. Yeah. Let's go ahead and drop the GPS 2. Delete. Well, the guns shouldn't attack because the guns are trained for or belong to me. But I don't know that the small arms will. Well, you know what I could do. Yeah, I guess when we get within
Meteor
1,000
storm
meters,
inbound.
we'll that's what we could do. Okay, so we're going to set a GPS marker here. View from current position. We're going to zip over to the broadsword. What we're going to do with the broadsword, I think, first of all, it all depends too on whether I get the merge box set up. But I'm thinking we may build this base from scratch. And just drill it out like I was originally going to plan to do. Now, if I look at this thing, I look at her, she's pretty hefty already, honestly. I'd have to shave the entire bottom section and then bring that up to here. If I do that, then I would also need to adjust for it here. So this is actually 5 by 3, 6, 9, 10. So it's 5 by 10. Alright, so let's go take a look at this. The base of it's 5 by 10. What the base of this is going to look like. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at, looks like we're, yeah, probably about comparable. Looks like we're at about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is actually an even number across, whereas the other one's an odd number. Oh. Well, that's going to create a problem because that means we're going to be off-center. I guess it's just could add to the character of the ship, I suppose. But yeah, off-center. I mean, we could work with it, I guess. Maybe extend out one side. But that's also going to mean it's going to be 7 across. That's pretty big. But we could do it, I suppose. I mean, 7 across. I mean, it's doable. It's definitely doable. It would definitely make her a lot more hefty. But we could definitely do it if we wanted to. We'd set it across there. That'd be 5. She's 7, so she's a lot wider. And we could actually marry her up pretty easily if we shaved off the entire upper decks. And then that would definitely give this one a downward angle too. Yeah, alright. So we're going to pull this one off. Alright, so we're going to take this. Okay, then we're gonna zip on down here, and we're gonna slap it down here. Another thing I gotta do is I gotta make sure that the weapon systems are not geared towards anything they shouldn't be. Like, for example, capital ships. I don't want to waste the small ammo on shit that's not gonna, that it's like pointless, you know? So, yeah, let's go ahead and get you set up properly. Alright, so you're gonna be shooting, you will not be shooting large ships, you will not be targeting stations. Okay? But you can target whatever the hell yes you want. Let's zip on back over the back side here, come up around. Yeah, I might not even need an asteroid station the way this ship is coming out, but, you know, it's actually probably best. I like the idea of that being by backing that in and making a station, though. I really do like that. I mean, that is a really cool idea. Good. Large ships off, stations off. That, you know, I don't want to blow up my own station. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring this down too. And target stations is off, target large ships is off. Okay, good. And incidentally, when I get up to the nose, wow. Hold on a second. Yeah. There's the other top side gun. We're going to go ahead and make sure you're not going to shoot us when you get up here. Even though you're going to look at it and want to, you cannot. And we'll zip over to the underside of this one here for this gun. And we're going to go ahead and load you up with ammo. Bam. There you go. Alright, meteor guns, do your thing. Point defense, meteor guns, that's what you guys are. Alright, so the Gemini. Alright, well, let's see what we got. Let's bring her up and take a look. Now that we've rendered it basically so that it's not going to hurt anybody, and all the weapon systems on here are not going to read my own ship as an enemy, we can go ahead and bring this up, bring it upside, get a good look at it, you know. Get an eyeball feel for what this thing's going to be, because I still haven't decided what we're going to do with this. We might make it into a station, or we might attach it to the broadsword. We don't know yet. So let's go ahead and get it up here, bring it up a little closer to the broadsword. You know, get an idea of how that'll look up against it. Decide if this is truly what we want to do. There's a lot, I mean, it's got everything you need to be able to survive on here, which is why I think it would be really good to set it up as a embedded station. Oh, all stop, all stop, all stop, all stop, all stop, all stop, all stop. Okay. My preferred target just showed up. Alright, let's... No. I'm not going to be tempted. Not going to be tempted. Nope, we're not tempted. No. Do that another time. Right now we want to look at the broadsword. Let's see. Alright, let's line this up and let's see what we got. I want to see how this compares, both in the beam and in the length of this, because I want to see if merging these two ships would really be smart. It would make for a big mobile base. Oh, easy. No, come on. This was not supposed to happen. What the hell, dude? Now I'm gonna have to repair my own ship because of you. Alright. Let's go assess the damage. Alright, let's assess the damage. How bad was it? This is the big problem, you know? Ooh, ow. Well, that could have gone better. Yep, that could have definitely gone better. Engines hit pretty bad. The rest of the ship seems to be in pretty good shape, though. It looks like all of it was hitting towards the engines, it looks like. Interior damage. Looks like we got a... Alright, that's back online. Yeah, it looks like the damage is all in the thruster. Looks like it all went to hell in a handbasket at thruster level, so... Okay, well, that explains a few things. I'm not entirely sure why that happened. I really don't know. I don't understand why this attacked it. I hacked all those things, so I'm really not sure why this thing closed in and opened up on her. Oh, wait a minute. Did I hack the... Oh, that's why. Because I never hacked the actual engines of this thing. Oh, yeah, that would be a problem. Alright, no. I guess you gotta hack all the engines. Alright, well, let's try it again. It's not like I don't have 1,000 thruster components in that ship. It just sucks that I'm gonna have to rebuild some stuff, but you know what? Wouldn't be the first time. Alright, so let's see. Alright, we got some damages here too.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, go ahead and do that. Alright.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
We'll hack all these things. You gotta really hack. That's right, I forgot, because in this game, every single... The defaults are propulsion, power... Oh. They'll go after the reactors too, I reckon, if I haven't already hacked them. So we gotta go inside and hack the reactors too.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yeah. And that's what I'll have to do.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yeah. Oh, it makes sense.
Inventory
Slight
full.
oversight.
Inventory full.
That's okay though. Nah, I've had worse things happen. Like I said. And there's plenty of thrusters on that ship to salvage off to repair this one, so I'm not gonna stress it. I do really want that military escort for the bridge for this ship though. That was kind of like always a goal, so I may salvage that.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Bring that into and
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
well, we'll set that up as a station, and then we'll figure it out from there. That's what we're gonna do. So let's see here. All of those have been dealt with. Let's go ahead and see about this.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Looks like it's left.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, cool. And then we've got, let's see damaged. And did I hack?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, that's that. Whoops, did not expect that to happen.
Inventory
But we'll
full.
replace it. It's no big deal.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Like I said, nothing we can't replace.
Energy low.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Inventory full.
Let's zip over here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Gotta get all these things. I forget. Anytime you take over a ship, it's like, it's the rules. You have to make sure that you hack
Inventory full.
all the primary systems. Anything with computers, anything that's propulsion, anything that's power related, you have to hack. Because if you don't, or you replace it, if you don't, then any friendly weapon systems will see it as an enemy if that faction that originally owned it is, sees it as enemy. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock this
Energy
down like this.
critical.
Yeah, I know, energy. I need energy. There's an energy port at the head of this ship. Way down here. Okay, I think I've done all of those. So we're gonna have a seat in this seat here. We'll bring that other ship in. Hopefully it won't shoot my ship anymore. That would be really nice. I would really prefer not to get torpedoed by my own station. It really would be nice. So, yeah. So we're going to make this my station. So we're going to go ahead and we'll set this up. We'll set up the ship for the station. We'll do an exterior setup. And then we'll strip what we want out of it, and then we'll reconfigure the inside to be like the station I want, and then I'm gonna grind it into the bay, into the whatever thing it is. Okay, commercial freighter, that's not gonna matter. So anyway, yeah, that's the plan. Alright, so now let's go ahead and zip out here and see what else we got. Okay, so before we go and do our fun little thing again, I'm gonna use this to zip inside and check everything out. Alright, cool. Okay, well, we managed to stay airtight. That's a plus. Okay, that's about as repaired as we can get. And that's still repaired. Yep. Alright, cool. Okay, so gonna go into the ship. What do we got for equipment here and stuff like that? Okay, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna jump in on board and we're gonna hack all those reactors, because the last thing I want is my station to do something incredibly stupid, like, I don't know, blow up the middle of my reactor core. Alright. Yeah, I hear you. You're gonna roar. That's fine. We don't need to hear you roar. But what I do need to do is hack reactors. Yep, I know inventory's full, and I will be fixing that momentarily. Not worried, I got enough firepower to hold that problem. Alright, so that's that. Because, I mean, it would be really cool to have that slip up underneath and lock it in place. But, I mean, I would have, let's see, if I did that, it would mean that the plan to make the asteroid station probably would be really necessary, because we have a mobile base and we just basically travel around asteroid to asteroid and grind everything we want. refine it on board ship. But there's something about having a backup base that you know you can go back to. A place that's like a strong point. That, something about that to be appealing, you know. And that's what I'm thinking that ship's going to be for. But here's the problem. Here's the thing. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I'm thinking, here's the thing. That ship has a jump drive. And I don't have the ability to be able to work with that. I can't transport it over. So if I bring that ship on board and I slap it up underneath and merge block it in, then I'll have jump drive capability, which is pretty cool. Like, really cool. Very tempted, honestly. Very tempted indeed. And it is fairly crowded in here. If I try to put a reactor in here, it's going to take up a lot of space, and there's not a lot of living quarters in this part of the ship. Decisions. If I do that, then I'm still going to make a base. But we certainly would have a big enough ship to do anything we want. I mean, this is big enough I could make, you know, everything I need in here. Especially if I had the upstairs as the bridge, and I could make this a living area right here in the middle, have the reactor off to the port side, have the other on the starboard side, and have the, you know, manufacturing over there, power over there, and then have, you know, the walkways out to the bays, and then this area here could be living area, and down here could be living area. And that would work. I mean, I could do it, but on the other hand, we did the other, we would be basically moving all of our manufacturing below. And then this whole area up here would be for living quarters and stuff like that, which would work quite well, actually. Oh, it's a tough decision. Well, I keep thinking of that as my station, and I do like it as a station. But like I said, it's got a jump drive. And I don't think I have that capability. Yeah, see, to have a jump drive, what do I need to do to build a jump drive anyway? I don't even know where that is in the progression. I would need, let's see, where are you? Okay, to build a jump drive, I need a gravity generator. That's it? Seriously? No. Couldn't be that easy, could it? Alright, we're going to edge closer and see if we get shot. And see if the guns go quiet, or see if the guns go crazy. Let's see what the guns do. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Very, very, very carefully approach. We are 700 meters away. Haven't engaged yet. We drop below 500 meters, then I know for sure we're in the clear. Oh, wait, whoa. Easy. I know one other thing we didn't do. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. And I bet there's bullets already hitting it. It's the engine, the big engine on the other side. This one here. We did not grind this down. Now we should be okay. Alright, so let's see if that does the trick. Oh, and incidentally, there's a gravity. There's somewhere around here. Where did I see it? I saw a gravity thingy. Yeah, back here. There's a gravity thingy here. Let's see, can I fix it? Yep, I fixed it. I'm gonna grind this sucker down, and I'm gonna see if I activate it, if it does what I think it's gonna do. Yeah, I unlocked new blocks. Now let's see if we can take the... I mean, I still could do it, but I want to know. I gotta know. Can I actually affect this thing right here? We'll hack it. Awesome. That's cool. We got this. As we'll hack the rest of slow down here. It's nice to feel comfortable when you're on board a ship and hacking it, you know, the weapon systems are inevitable. Anybody comes wandering along, they're going to get a face full of lead. Now, the question is, too, is how does all of this marry together? Because this is an awesome ship. That is by itself. It's all awesome. And I don't know how that's going to translate. Oh, wow. That's awesome. I mean, it would be a great movie because all these things I could stick it in there. But alright, so let's go in here and see. Air vents don't care. Ah, there's a battery somewhere I need to fix. Let's see, what else do we have access to? Anything that effective as modules. Okay. Of course, all the ion thrusters are accessed to them. So I'll cut that section off, and I'll put those directly on the actual ship itself. activity, but all the basic stuff is sort of alright. Now, as far as these efficiency modules are concerned, they're back there. And how the hell am I gonna get back there? I have no idea. There's no real easy access. There's only the 2 batteries that I saw here, but apparently there's another one somewhere else. And does that have anything? There must be a battery somewhere else. Because if I don't know where that battery is, we might get a real problem. Hey, there's a white Corrode back there. Looks like they're getting colored in it done. And there's more white ones up there. So let's see. Coming up. Doot doot. Alright, sweet. Yeah, I took the columns. I don't see where this other battery is lurking. That's concerning, to say the least. But here's the thing. If I were to attach this to the underside of the broadsword, it would be A off-center. So I would have to screw with it anyway. So, yeah, that's not happening. And what do we got? Business shipments, military mine layers, commercial stuff. Yeah, not gonna happen. Okay, now let's try it again. Insistent on shooting at this thing. Why? What the hell is over here that you desperately want to kill on my ship? I just don't get it. Well, obviously we've got to do this a different way. Because this is obviously not going to work. I don't know what it is about this thing that you want to kill. Alright, well, no problem. And this is how we do it. We turn this off, 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 off. Zipping down again. And we go down here. Where's it at? Go down to missile turret. Off, off, off. And then we go to rockets, rocket launchers. And go off, off, off. Rocket turret off. Now we should be able to approach without shooting everything. Get the same angle. Gods know what the hell it is that's causing it to do that. I don't really know what it's shooting at, unless it's that one thing. That's the only thing I can think of is it shooting at the one thing, but I don't understand why it would be doing that, but okay. a size difference here. Yeah. Completely blew that whole thing apart. Wow. Oh boy. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna need to do some serious repairs. Didn't see that coming. Nope, did not see that coming. Wow. Okay. So clearly that was not part of our plan, but apparently it was part of this thing's plan because it decided to blast the living crap out of our stuff. Not very nice, I think. Alright, so we're going to need to do some repairs on the ship, obviously. I think what we might do is we might actually bring our ship up, bring this ship up, and yeah, we might need to do something about that. Yeah. My gosh, I'm not sure how we're going to do this. Can I do a merge block already? Because maybe that would be the answer to the question. What the hell? What have I not done for a merge block? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Stupid question. That Elion's getting awful close. Better mind its business. Okay, so I have to make a decision now. Do I merge the two ships or not? I think what I'm going to do for now is we're taking the landing gear off of this one. We should bring that one up, butt it up, right up on this, on the underbelly of this ship.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
And then go from there, I think. I think that would be the smartest option. Because I really don't see how it's going to be any easier. Oh my God, are you kidding me? What? Oh. Wow, we've taken some serious hits here, guys. This is no joke. Alright. Boy, this operation got really unpleasant really fast. there's another Gemini, but that's fine, I don't care. We'll take it, we'll put the landing gear back on this one later. Right now I'm not so worried about it landing on any kind of surfaces at this point. Right now I just would like to be able to get the ship, you know, in good working order. And in order to get it in good working order, we're going to actually probably have to take advantage of the ship that we have just captured not too long ago, this Gemini down here. And as it stands, we're probably going to have to, we'll leave this front one down for salvage purposes. But it's looking like we're really, things are serious. Things are not good. And we need to get this ship up here, and we've got, looks like an Elion closing. We need weapon systems that are going to protect us. So we need dorsal mounts. Do we have dorsal mounts set up here, ready to go? We do not. So we need to get those actively installed. And so let's see here, we'll go ahead and put one, let's see, get one set up right here. And then we'll set one up right here. No, I don't want that. I want these right here. Ah, crap. We want to do them in the color that we're getting them from. I think I have time for this. Huh. Ironic, isn't it? Taking all the topside weapon systems off of this thing. Well, how many weapon systems does it have topside? It's got 2 GATs. That's good. Alright. I don't have anything else vertical on here, so that's good. So we'll take those 2 GATs, slap them up here, up on the top side. And I'm actually going to put them out here on the wings. Change my mind. Because we can run plating and all that kind of thing. The bird's wounded, but she's not dead. And then let's go ahead and get these weapon systems up here and operational. We gotta move quick, because that Elion seems to be closing. It seems dead set on causing us problems. So, yeah, we gotta get these ships together. We don't, our decision has been made. There's gonna be a merging going on here, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. And then this one here, we're going to load the rest of this in here. And that's going to be the other GAT. I don't know why we still can't merge block, but I think it's because I haven't built a battery yet. Which is kind of annoying.
Energy critical.
Alright, before we do that, let's go ahead and bring this up. That would be probably from the grab gen. Now, attack. Okay, next. Attack. Okay, next. Attack. Okay, next. Attack. Okay.
Meteor storm inbound.
Yeah, it's gonna really make everybody happy, isn't it? Alright, so we'll do the GATs for now. Alright, so now this is not going to be centered because obviously we have the ship here is a 2 and this is even, this is odd. So we can't, it's going to be very hard to merge these two because it's not going to line up properly. There's going to be a slight off-centeredness to it, which kind of sucks, but we might be able to make it work. And the reason why I say that is because we might be able to shave off this side some of it and be able to merge it up into it. But it's going to be really tricky as hell. And that's going to be the part that's going to be messy, to say the least. But the cool thing is the material that we skim off the top here we can actually utilize in our in the other thing, in the space station, so that's good. They also have plenty of material here to repair the wounds done. Now that we have coverage with both ships, we're good to go. So what I'd like to do, I think, is get these off of here and at very least get a maglock together. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a single single landing gear up onto this thing so we can get it, do the retrofit and set it up right. So let's go ahead and get a landing gear in place. That way, we've got a bond here. And, oh yeah, that probably fell for a long ways down. There it is. Yeah, that's probably intended. Yeah, I thought so. Those. But that's okay. Let's see. We want some stuff to make it with, so that'll work. Oh, the life of a person in space. Steel plates, no problem. And to do this merge, we're going to need plates anyway, so we'll just take it from here. Okay, so now we got a landing gear on the top here. We're going to go ahead and connect the two grids. And I think what we're going to do is we might turn one of these into a station. I think I'll turn this into a station. I'm going to bring it up. Because if I can make it a station, then that's going to stabilize things even further. It's not the best thing. We need a better connection. So, now we're going to do this. Converted it to a station. And we have gravity too. At least for now. Alright, cool. Well, this was certainly an interesting occurrence, to say the least. I don't know how this is still locked on since it's not even on there, but okay. But they're locked in place. I converted that to a station. Now I am curious about something. Does this convert to a station too, or no? I don't know. Well, one thing I do want to do before I finish up, before we're done for this episode, because we sure had a lot, and it turned out to be quite a long episode. I have to say, we had quite a lot to do. I want to be able to, obviously we're going to need to do some serious repairs. We really messed up the broadsword here, like big time. That's okay, because we got this ship with plenty of material to go ahead and do it. And the other thing is to figure out how we're going to, how we would merge this if we even do it. I don't even know that we would even merge it, because we do want an asteroid base, and this is a really good way to do that. So I don't know. One of the things I'm going to do, however, is I want to take that off and set up a forward missile launcher up above. But before I do that, one of the things I want to do is I want to take the grav gen off, because you don't want to have the gravity generator going on when you're trying to do stuff that can fall away. It's just a pain. It really is, like, annoying when your containers leave you. And the reason why I'm going to take these rocket launchers off of it right now is because, first of all, we could use them topside. Second of all, by setting this up in this configuration, I'm actually set up so that I can be able to cover the dorsal and ventral sides with both ships separately, because they're vulnerable on their opposite sides. So see how I got those right there? Well, I have a spot right here. This hard point here is perfect to slap a missile launcher down onto it and be able to be okay. So that's what we're going to do. Before I do that, though, I'm going to go ahead and drop missiles into there. Looks like I have it configured for one of the GATs from the other ship. So we're going to go ahead and make this the rocket turret for now, and then we can set up GATs. We still have those materials from the 2 GATs before. We'll see how that goes. And by doing it like this, that means that we can go ahead and we can go down here. Well, did I ever set up? Yeah, see, I got spots here for a side-mounted GAT. Maybe that's what I'll put over here, is some side-mounted ones. I wonder if I've got material enough to set up. Well, we set up 2 small. Well, I don't need 2 small cargo containers. I have a giant one here. So let's see if I've got enough for a conveyor junction. Nope, I do not. I need interior plates and all that. So that's okay. We'll zip over here. We could actually take these rocket launchers right off of this, but I don't know that I want to do that. I've already taken one of their conveyor connections here. Now what does that go over to? Oh yeah, that right there. Yeah. I don't think they have any non-essential. Well, actually there is, right here. Because that's where the GATs were, and they don't need it there at all. Yeah, I'll just take these. And we'll put those up there, and then we'll put the GATs that we would have had from the other one, because there was 2 GATs with the mining carriage that we have materials for, and we had set up inside of that cargo pod there. So this would be an opportunity to go ahead and install those, actually. Yeah. So let's do that real quick before we're done with the episode, because I would like to set us up so we're good to go. Alright, so that would be a conveyor. And we'll set that up like this. I mean, this ship's going to be gunned up. Like, it's going to be like a destroyer. I didn't plan it that way, but it just turns out that that's just the way things roll. Oops, don't want that. We actually want... No, we want... Well, that would be fun, but no. No, no, yes. Wow, we just need some grids, huh? Nope, no grids in there. But we do have grids back here, I reckon. Grids in there? Nope. There? Nope. In there? Nope. this down. And grab what we have in here. Oh, this has got everything on it. And then we'll set that up like this. Boom, like that. Now this gun here, since it's in a position where it could shoot the ship behind us, we're gonna change it to not targeting stations and not targeting, well, large ships, yes. Stations, no, because that one's a station down there. By putting it in station, it changed the classification, and that was kind of another reason why I did what I did. All right, we're gonna get this other GAT set up, and then we're gonna call it good, because, you know, no half-done jobs here. All right, this is what we're doing. Get this set up. We still have to figure out what we're going to do with that. If we're going to make that the station, or if we're going to go ahead and add another deck to this ship. Ah. All I really wanted to do was get a small ship to put on the top to help with the one part of it. I didn't really want to add another deck below. But it's starting to look like that's going to be a case. So, I don't know. And just like before, this one here, we're going to have it so it does not target stations. Alright, that's off. Alright, cool beans. So that's good. Alright, we've got plenty of weapon systems on here. I'm not worried about anything causing us any problems. We're going to go ahead and patch this with some of the armor from below. Oh, wait, before we do that, I want to get out of here the last of the ammo. Now we can go ahead and do this. Alright, cool beans. Now we'll zip over here to the front, drop down in the cargo bay, and we will put the rest of this material in here. Oh, wait, no, we won't, because we still have, yeah, that's right, we still have these solar panels to put up, which we have not done yet. We took 2, we need to put 2 solar panels up. Again, don't do the half jobs here. Okay, so,
Energy critical.
Alright, for now, the solar panels are going to go here. Because, yeah, that's just how it's going to have to be. That way, you know, yeah, this is really the only way to do it. Get these things up here. They can actually be here when, you know, when I do other things. Oh, wait a minute.
No energy.
Wait a minute. I think I can do merge blocks now. I think that was merge blocks. This could be a whole new start of the whole new side of things. That would be amazing. Let's get this charged up and let's check this. I know, I keep saying it's running late, but wow, like, this is just so exciting. Alright, let's do this. This is really exciting, like, all of a sudden, options, you know? And so, even if I take and shave off and bring it up, I'm still going to build my base with my hangar bay, and I don't really want this to be super huge, because here's the thing. That's actually really cool. I have to bear in mind that I can't have it taller than it is wide. So it's 5, so it's 15 grid blocks wide. So I cannot have it more than 15 high. And so that is going to be 5, and then I can't go 5 lower and 5 higher. And the reason why is because I need to be able to make this drill here wide enough and big enough to drill a hole for this thing to fit into. Or either that, or I'm going to need to make a ship that can drill that, because, you know, I want to be able to have a place to park my big giant ship. But this ship is really, like, getting awesome. That's what I'm saying. So I'm thinking that is the top deck right there. If we shave that all the way along there, we could add the bottom 3 grids to it, and that would be it. Let's see if we're as smart as we thought we were. Oh yeah. That's a merge block. Oh, this is gonna be so sweet. Alright, so we need to figure out where those solar panels. Now I was gonna run solar panels along the sides here, sets of them, but until we get the top part, it seems to me that the upper portion here is a good spot for solar panels. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get rid of this Pixie Rain GPS. We don't need that. So yeah. So maybe yeah. We're gonna go ahead and fill this in with a brick from the other place. Oops, don't want that. I'm gonna. Let's go ahead and yeah. All right. Okay, everybody. This was great. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate all the things you guys do. Thanks for being here. And safe building. And we're going to run inside here for now. And the reason why is because we currently have an air problem. And so what we're going to take with this air vent is we're going to turn depressurize off, and we're going to have like air in here for a moment. And then let's see here. Do we have? We do. And we're going to go ahead and set up a chair. And then that way we have a place where we can chill and relax without worrying too much about whether or not we're going to die. And I think what we're going to also do is we're going to set ourselves. Let's see here. Where are we going to put this? I want to get. Yeah, we'll put it here. Why not? And we're going to put a button here, okay? This button is going to be to activate. Oh. Which air vent is this? Is this air vent 1 or 2? This is air vent 2. Okay. So this button is going to change air vent 2 to depressurize. So let's go ahead and get air vent 2, okay, and we're going to put it on depressurized on and off. Alright, so now I can go like that, and it'll depressurize. And I go like this, and it can pressurize. And right now, since the ship has got holes in it, this is where we're going to be hanging out. So thank you so much for joining me. And there's a whole lot more coming up. We've got a lot more adventure. We've got a lot more we got to do. We got a ship we got to figure out. Are we going to turn it into a station? Are we going to burrow it into the ground of the asteroid to form a base for our station? Or are we just going to shave it in half and super glue it with a merge block underneath the ship? Are we going to strip it from stuff and then build the ship down? What are we going to do with our salvage down there? The other thing is are there going to be more things attacking us? And what am I going to do about the bridge up above? That's the thing. I don't know how I'm going to build it, or how I'm going to get it, or if I'm going to take it from another ship like I'm thinking. A whole lot more to come. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you next time. Thank you.